All right, well, good morning. Let's go ahead and take in a deep breath and exhale it back out. Just feel yourself begin to relax. Feel yourself settling down a little heavier upon the chair or upon the mat. Allow the legs to soften. Feel yourself getting heavier as you sink down, as you release and let go. Allow your feet to connect to the earth. Feel your soles of the feet touching the earth. And if you're not someplace where you're touching the ground, just visualize your feet resting, maybe on the grass or in the sand. Allow the hips to soften. Allow your belly to release. Often we walk around holding that belly in. Go ahead and let it go. Let it rest. Let your core relax. Let your chest release any tightness, any tension. Maybe you're holding your breath and you don't realize it. Go ahead and draw that breath in a little deeper. Open the heart. Soften the shoulders. Let your arms rest to the side. Bring your awareness to your hands. Notice if you're gripping or curling the fingers. And go ahead and relax them. Feel the air move across the palms. And bring this soft feeling into the shoulders. Feel them relax. Feel them release any tightness, any tension. Soften the muscles that move up the neck and attach to the skull. And go ahead and relax those muscles that surround the scalp and move across the forehead. And soften the brows. And here's another space you might be holding tightness or tension, that little furrow between the brows. Allow that space to release, to open up and soften. And soften the muscles around your eyes. And let the eyelids hang heavy or close them. And soften the face. Release any tightness, any tension you're holding in the jaw. Another space we like to hold onto that tightness. Let your cheeks hang heavy and part your teeth. Let all that tension, that tightness go. Notice what's happening with the tongue. Let it relax in the mouth. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Today's meditation will focus on our chakras. We haven't looked at the chakras in a while. Let's give them some attention today. And go ahead and rest your palms down on your thighs. And as we do, we drop our awareness into our root chakra. The root chakra is associated with the color red, but also with our safety, a feeling of security. And feel yourself rooting down, resting heavy upon the surface that carries you. Visualize your feet rooting into the earth, feeling stable. And begin to visualize that root chakra rotating. Bring some motion, some movement to this chakra as we energize it. Maybe you can visualize a red lotus deep in this space. And as it begins to rotate, as it begins to move, it releases any insecurities you might have. Any feelings that you're not safe, allow them to spin off, to fall away. And in this moment, we are safe. We are rooted down, connected to Mother Nature. We are stable. And bring your hands to your lower abdomen or just your attention. This is our sacral chakra. It rests below the belly and it's the color orange. In this space lives our creativity. And allow this chakra to become activated. Maybe you can visualize a lotus, the color orange, beginning to turn, to spin as we bring energy to this space. And as we do, we release any stagnation, any blocks keeping you from your creative self, any beliefs that you might have brought in, blocking you. Allow these to fall away. When the hand rests in this space, maybe you feel some warmth. To bring energy to the sacral chakra. Now bring your hands or your attention to your belly or solar plexus. And this chakra is associated with the color yellow. It's where we digest. We digest our food, but we also digest our emotions in life. It's our power. It's where we build our confidence. And let's bring energy to this space. And maybe you can visualize a yellow lotus. And we allow this energy to begin to turn, to spin. And as it does, it drops away any anxiety, any fear. Feel these emotions that are keeping you from feeling your power. Feel them fall away. Maybe you feel some warmth here beneath the hands. We energize this space. And now place your hands onto the heart space, the heart chakra. And this space is associated with the color green. Some of you might see the color pink. This is the space where love lives in your body. The place where we hold our relationships, the ones that we share with others and the ones that we receive. Visualize a lotus beginning to spin as you energize this area. And as you do, you release, you let go from any blocks that are keeping you from feeling love, from sharing love. The guards, the walls that we created, the fear of change, let these fall away so that all you feel, all that you experience is love. We soften the heart and we open, allowing love to flow in and out. And you can feel the warmth of the hands as they rest on the heart. Maybe you visualize healing energy moving from the hands into the heart. Such a tender space. We allow the heart to heal. Now we move up to the throat chakra, and you can place your hands onto the throat, or maybe you want to visualize or bring your attention to this space. And the throat chakra is associated with the color blue. It's associated with our ability to communicate, to voice our truth, our ability to express ourselves, to be open, and to receive the truth. And we visualize the lotus, and it begins to move, to turn, to spin as we energize this chakra. And as this lotus spins, it drops away any feelings that you have of not being heard, any times that you were pushed down and you weren't able to voice your truth, or you pushed yourself down because you didn't feel comfortable sharing your truth. We also let fall away the need to dominate conversations, other people's ability to share. We open the availability to hear what they have to say. We share and we receive. And feel the warmth of the hands, feel the energy moving into this space. Also in this space is our thyroid. Can you share some loving energy with the thyroid? And let's bring our attention up to the third eye, right between the brows. And our third eye is associated with the color indigo. It's associated to our pineal gland, our pituitary gland, your intuition, the dream world. And visualize energy moving into this space. Maybe you can see that crystallization, that stagnation of the pineal gland breaking free, expanding and opening up, releasing any blocks, any disbeliefs that you have, that mistrust of your inner knowing. Let that fall away. Believe and trust in yourself. And bring your awareness to our last chakra that we'll be touching on today, and that's the crown chakra. And this crown chakra is associated with the color violet, which is all the colors. Or maybe you see a crystal light. The crown chakra is associated to our ability to feel enlightened. Also to happiness and joy, our connection to the divine. Feel this area become energized. Allow this space to release any blocks. Feel your connection to the divine. And with your hands or your attention resting in this area, maybe you notice some warmth as you build the energy in this space. Go ahead and rest your hands, place them back onto the lap, onto the thighs. Remind yourself of that connection to the earth, that in this moment you are safe. And feel your body. Notice if it feels lighter, more energized. Maybe you can visualize all the chakras working together. Energy flowing up, energy flowing down. Feel the connection to the earth. Feel your connection to the divine. And drop your awareness back into the breath. And begin to bring your awareness back to the room. You feel your feet resting on the earth. Feel your hips as they rest heavy upon the surface, holding you. And begin to notice any sounds around you, the temperature of the air. Bring your attention back to this present moment, back to us. And set your hands onto the heart space, and let's create an intention for today. And remind yourself as we moved through these chakras, if anything stood out to you, if maybe one of the chakras shouted a little louder, called your attention. What do you recall? Can you make meaning of this? Is there something that needs your attention? How can you offer support? Namaste. All right. Let me unmute you. All right. All right. Haven't done chakras in a while. I thought it would be nice to do that. So,
It was
although
nice.
we have been.
It was wonderful.
Thanks. We have been doing chakra cards though, and we're still on the solar plexus. And today's affirmation is, I honor the power within me. I honor myself.